Hi everyone, GrayPower60 here. So I'm planning for the new year for my YouTube channel, and I used to use this 2 years ago. I was using this big book here, and I was doing elder care, Wacky Wednesdays. I think Wacky Wednesdays I was doing shout outs. Then I've got organizing and DIYs and vlogs. And that's sort of the way I had divided my book up. And I have one book missing, but I scribble notes in this. I scribble notes on this page when I think of something. I scribble notes. I've got lots of notes in here that I had in this little booklet. And I scribbled notes in here, in this. Notes, notes, notes. Everywhere I had notes. Oh, so while planning my new year, let me see if I have it close by here. I don't know if I have it. Yes, I do. So for all of my personal stuff, I had last year's 15-month, was it? 12-month planner. So this is great, all the way up to the year. So from January to December, this was great. And then I have to transfer some information from here into my new one. So I went and picked one up here. I picked this up. Let me take this apart here for you. We'll take this out. Oops, I guess I'll have to take the whole thing out. And it's kind of a nuisance because the camera's in the way. Anyway, oh, here we go. So this is what I picked up, not thinking. I just grabbed it because it's the way I like them laid out. They are monthly, spread across. I like that because I can, see everything in a month. The trouble is this one was 2019 to 2020. So I said, oh, well, that's okay. I'll just rip out 2019. So I ripped out all the 2019. I started going through it thinking, oh, well, I'll put in birthdays and so on. But it only goes to June. And I was going, what the? So now I have to go out and get another one. But thank goodness I did pick up a couple of calendars. Now I keep one like this in the kitchen. I keep that right in the kitchen. So I put things on there in case I need to remind Mom of anything. And I really liked this one because let's go to the back here. I loved all of these covers for each month. I loved them, and I thought I could use these in a nice frame. They're just beautiful. I really like them. So I'm going to keep that for me. Now I need to go out because I thought this was cute. I was going to put Find the Beauty and everything, and I was going to put 2020 on here. But as it turns out, it's of no use to me at all. But I will keep this cover because I like keeping these covers in case I want to make something later on. But thank goodness I bought, and I used to use these at work. I love these. I love these flat desk calendars. I had an L-shaped desk, so I had my computer on one side and some work on the other side of that. And on this side, I always kept my calendar, and I had all of my meetings, all of everything, personal appointments, everything was in here. There was notes on the side. There was, a year at a glance over here. And then when the month is over, I used to just take it out, fold it, and file it away in case I had to reference it for any work things or anything like that. So I really love these. The trouble is I really don't have any place for it here. So I'm going to have to think of, where I can put it. But I love the fact that I can see everything at a glance. It has a big section for notes for me. and that kind of thing. Earlier this year, I had made this little kind of cover for these notepads that I had picked up. This was a notepad, and I just kind of covered the cover. And I started using this for all of my notes for this year. And this is going to work out great as long as I remember to keep that. But see, what happens is I take these little ones into my room, and if I'm watching something or thinking of something, I'll write it down. And that's what all of these other little notebooks are for. So I don't know about you guys, how you are for planning, but that's what I did. And I showed you this earlier, which is something I want to keep throughout the year to remind me of things I want to do all year long, so that I won't forget them for next year for Christmas. And these are mostly Christmas ideas, but there's all kinds of things that I can write in here. But this I'm keeping sort of away, so that if I can remember things that, oh, I wish I had done that at Christmas, or I can put it in that notebook. But for now, what I'm trying to do is just keep track of preparing. So I've done a to-do list. And my to-do list is 12 so far. I've got a couple of pages of writing in here. So here's what I sort of plan. Now, I haven't put any dates in here to do these things. This is just what I need to do. And I was going to put them up here, but I have other information that I want to remember up here. So the first thing I need to do is clean up my craft area. It is a total disaster. And I went out and spent some more money at the dollar store and bought a few things to do my I call it Winter Fest, but it's kind of winter related DIYs. Anything to do with the winter time. I think this is so cute. This was one of the ornaments that I got at the dollar store. And of course I picked up some Epsom salts that can also represent snow. You can use that all year round. I have a couple of projects I want to do. I also picked up these snowflakes and then the smaller snowflakes. I picked up these tinier snowflakes. Just things that I want to create, some decor I want to create for January's Winterfest DIYs. And then this is just some scatter or fillers, they call it, which I think is pretty. And then I saw this beautiful cross, and I thought this was really, really pretty. Oops, turn it around. It's got the little bling on the front. And I thought this would be really pretty to create something nice as well. So these are sort of some plans that I have. So as you can see, you know, I have no place to put it right now. So I've got to clean up my first course of business is to clean up my craft area. Second thing I need to do is put away the Christmas decor, and I'm not ready to do that. The third thing I've got planned, this is preparing for 2020. Number 3, organize my craft supplies. That is going to be an ongoing thing. It's going to take me forever. It'll probably take me till the summer to do that. But anyway, I'm not panicking about it. I'm not worried about it. I just dread it. It's almost like a dread. And to think I used to be so organized. I don't understand. When I lived alone in my little apartment, even with all the craft stuff I had, I was so organized. Now I feel like, a disaster. I feel like a hoarder is what I feel like. Okay. And it's probably close to that anyway. So, organize my craft supplies. Number 4, I need to plan my videos for the new year, and I pretty well have done that. I plan on doing 3 videos a week. I want to start off on the 7th of January will be my first Tea With Me Tuesday, where we just chat about whatever, talk about things, feelings, what's new, what's going on, caring for my mom, just everything. Tea With Me Tuesday is just kind of it could be a day of ranting, it could be a day of blessings, it could be a day of gratitude. Who knows? Just join me for a little chat. We never know what we're going to talk about, and I sometimes don't know until the night I'm filming. Wednesdays are going to be, for January, are going to be my Winterfest days, and those are the days where I'd really like to do just winter decor and kind of show you how you can take a Christmas decor and adjust it, switch it up a little bit so that it will become just representing winter, because for us, we've still got at least 2 to 3 months left of winter. I mean, we really have 3 big months. And so that's that. And then on Fridays features, in January, on the 10th, I think, is going to be the first one. Friday features is going to be Kisses and Hearts, I think is what I called it. I could be wrong. I never know what I'm calling it. Yeah, Kisses and Hearts. And basically, for Fridays up until, let me see here. I kind of had it programmed out here. Starting on the 10th of January, I'll be doing my first Valentine's video. And then on the 21st of February, I will start with my Fridays. Will be Luck of the Irish Fridays, and that will be in February, getting ready for St. Patrick's Day in March. And then in March, after St. Patrick's Day, we'll be getting ready for Easter, and Friday features will be Easter Bunny, or, the true meaning of Easter. It's just different things. So hopefully, my Wednesdays will, or Fridays will include DIYs, hauls. Oh, that's something else I wanted to mention in my plan here. So now that I talked about that, planning my videos for the new year. So I plan on doing 3 a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Number 5, donate any craft items. And what I mean by those are the ones that I made for the craft fair that I don't want to keep for next year. I can donate those as whatever. We shall see what I can do with those. Number 6 is get the planner updated. So that's what I mean by getting a new planner, and getting that all updated. Number 7, this is a really important thing for me to do before the new year, is to revisit some of my financial plans. And what I mean is my phone plan that I have, my cable and internet plan, my car insurance, things like that. It's good to revisit it. Although I don't have to worry about year end being December, but for taxes and things like that, and for my insurances, what am I paying out for all of my insurances, and make sure that I'm covered properly and all that stuff. So I revisited that, and one thing that I've already done is changed my cell phone plan. Because the plan, I used to have my son and my daughter-in-law's phone on my plan. They were eliminated, but not $40 worth of data sharing per month. And so I've changed that, because it was costing me over $100 a month. Now it's only going to cost me $75 for my cell phone. And my tablet. I have a tablet as well, which is $15 a month. So I checked all of those things out. So that's one thing that I've done. Now I have a few other things I want to check to make sure are up to date, are new, because sometimes you sign up for something like a new service, say for your cable and internet, and a year or two goes by and you still are paying the same amount, and they may have specials on, and they may be able to reduce it, even if it's only $10 a month. It's $10 in your pocket that you can save. So that's something that I need to visit. The eighth thing I have on my list is to plan a healthy diet and exercise. Now, in this past year, a couple of things have been going on. And I've been, putting on weight because mom always wants me to eat with her. So I have to start only making things for mom and making something different that I enjoy, like salads and things like that, and just eating a healthier diet. And I can offer her dessert and just tell her, well, mine's in the kitchen, I'll get it later, because she'll forget, so it won't matter. It's kind of a trick, but at least that way I don't always have to sit with her and eat a bowl of cake and ice cream. It's okay for her, she needs the weight, but for me, I need to lose it. Number 9 is take care of personal health needs. So I've already done one item here. I went and got my eye exam done, and I need 2 pair of glasses, which are now paid for. It's going to take about 10 days to 2 weeks to get in. I need a pair for reading, and I need a pair for driving or for walking around, whatever. I need a regular pair, and thank goodness I don't have cataracts, but I'm at the age where it's just kind of the beginning, she said, and it could be another 10 years before it affects me. But so it could stay the way it is, or it could worsen with age. Well, so I mean, I'll be in my late 70s, early 80s by that time, and that's kind of, you almost expect people at that age to start forming cataracts or have them. Number 10 is to take care of mom's personal needs. And mom has an appointment on the 7th of January. Hopefully the weather is going to be cooperating, because the last time she had an appointment, the weather was bad that day and I couldn't get out. So anyway, so that'll be something else we're looking at. For myself, again, personal health needs. I need dental work done. I've been putting it off for a year, and it's embarrassing. That's why you don't see my face on here too much anymore, because it's terrible. They just started breaking and falling out, and I never had those issues before, but I think the stress of 2 years ago, all the deaths. It's coming up to 2 years since my puppy died. Taking care of mom. Stress affects me differently than it affects other people. It affects parts of my body like teeth and, joints and, that kind of thing. So I have to, really sort of get on top of it. So my teeth need to be fixed. So that is going to be very expensive. But I do have health coverage for 80% of that, 50% of that anyway, 50% for dentures and stuff like that. Number 10, taking care of mom. Number 11, check my car. Now, my car needs to go in for servicing. It needs to be checked for all kinds of things. I want to make sure everything is okay. So maintenance of my car is basically what that is. And number 12 so far, these are the 12 things to do to prepare for the new year, is to reduce my spending and give myself a monthly budget for crafts purchases, for craft supplies. So that is going to be a very, very strict guideline for me for the year, reduce spending. And what I will probably do is up here in big letters, I will probably put Dollar Tree or craft supply budget, in big letters, circle it for the month. And if I spend it, I will have to use it in red. So for instance, if I have a budget of $40, that's like $10 a week. If I spend 10 here and 10 here and 10 here, 10, 20, 30, 40, that means the last week I cannot spend any money. So that's kind of what I'm going to do, and I think it'll help me to have it right smack in the middle of my face. Oh my goodness, this is going much longer. So when making my videos also, I just started this year, and I wish I had done it before, but I'm going to have a special folder to keep small clips of each video that I do. Not each video, but each DIY that I do, so that when I do my year in review, it doesn't take me 2 days to do it, which it did this time because I had to pull the video. I had to edit it, call it in, cut, paste. No, it just took forever. In the spring, there is going to be a garage sale. So the community center where I had my flea market will be having a spring garage sale. And this is strictly not craft items. This is strictly a garage sale to get rid of household items and things like that. And boy, I have a lot to get rid of. I just have duplicates of too many things. So we're going to get rid of, we're talking about kitchen supplies like extra bowls and spoons, not spoons, but utensils of some sort, and gather things up and have those ready for that garage sale. I'm just hoping I'll be able to get in on that. It might be hard because I think a lot of people have already signed up for it that did it last year. So I didn't know they did this, otherwise I would have signed up last year for it. But anyway, so that is another thing. So here I've also listed the months and the Tuesday, Wednesday, Fridays, and what I plan on doing on those days with videos. And that is it so far. So that is my plan. I have plans to do all kinds of things. I'm hoping that I'll be able to follow through. I'm usually pretty good. What I was doing before was doing Monday, Tuesday, and sometimes Thursday and Friday. Whereas if I plan for Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, then I can be sure to have videos up for those days and not spend too much time editing and worrying. And so no matter how hard the past, you can always begin again. Anyway, guys, so that is my planning for 2020. Month by month, I have got a big list of to-dos, and some of them will take me months. Organizing my craft supplies, getting all kinds of things done here, planning my health and diet, trying to get some exercise time in it. Those are things I can talk about on Tea With Me Tuesday. The issues that I'd be facing if I don't nip it in the bud now. I had lost a little bit of weight, and I gained it all back last year, and that's not like me. I usually just maintain the same weight. I maintained the same weight for years and years and years, and then slowly started gaining. I don't know whether it's an age thing, a hereditary thing, a bad eating habits thing. Who knows? So, Great Power 60's got to take care of herself this year. And I hope that you will too, and I hope everyone has a good new year. I am probably not going to be doing another video now until the 7th of January, unless something comes up that I can throw it in there for you, and just, I like spending time with you, and I hope you like spending time with me too. Alrighty, till the next time, thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.